Those of you that are here now, it is 10 o'clock. We're officially going to start. My name is Ben Dubin. This is the 20-minute advanced breathing with Exos. Quick introduction, then today is truly about feeling how powerful the breath work is. Like I said, my name is Ben Dubin. I'm a certified Wim Hof Method instructor. I'm also a firefighter paramedic in Tempe, Arizona. So the Wim Hof Method, very quickly, is 3 pillars. It's not just breath work. The Wim Hof Method consists of the breath work, which we're going to talk about and do today, gradual exposure to the cold, as well as commitment. And all 3 parts are extremely important. But in these 15-20 minutes, our focus is going to be on the power of the breath. A couple of quick safety before we get started. There's 2 major contraindications to this method, which means people that should not be practicing. Those that are pregnant and those that have a history of epilepsy. This breath work is not for you. And moving forward, as far as where and when to do this, we only practice this breath work in a very safe environment, either sitting or laying down comfortably in a room or in your office, wherever you're at. We never practice this breath work while we are driving. Unfortunately, I have to say, because people have done it before, or in or around any body of water, because we can get lightheaded, we can get dizzy. Those are some of the expectations we're going to feel. So make sure when we do this today, we're doing it in a very safe environment. So like I said, today is purely about feeling the breath work. We're not going to spend any time talking about the history, the science, the research. We're going to feel today and leave the other stuff for later. So what I'm going to do first, I want all eyes on me for these first couple of minutes. I'm going to demonstrate exactly how I want the breath work to be, what I want it to look like. And then once I say, hey, it's time to lay down or sit down, then it's going to be just listening. You're just going to listen and let me guide you through this process. But let me go ahead and demonstrate exactly what I'm looking for. So for the breath work, we're going to do 3 rounds of breathing today. Each round is going to look like almost identically the same. The rounds will look like this. We're going to spend about 2.5 minutes just breathing. However, the goal on every single inhale is to get as much air in as humanly possible. And on the exhale, just letting go. Nose or mouth, I really don't care. Today, it's truly up to you. Your only job is to get as much air in as you can. And on the way out, we just let it go. Ideally, we're breathing with our belly and then our chest. So our diaphragm sits right beneath our belly. I'll kind of give some demonstrations here. As I'm breathing, I want to think about expanding my rib cage or my belly first, and then expanding my chest, and almost thinking about the air going up to my head. So for me, here's what each breath I would like to look like. So you're going to take a deep inhale in, either nose or mouth. And on the way out, it's just a very passive, gentle let go. So another one, and then let go. What I don't want to see is this. I don't want to see any forcing on the way out. So I don't want to see a deep breath in. I don't want to see the force on the way out. If there's any force at all, it's going to be on the inhale, bringing the air in. And then just gently let it go without any forcing. The more relaxed you are during this process, the better the experience is going to be. So we're going to breathe about 2.5 minutes, just like that, one breath after another, very rhythmically, very cyclically, without any hesitation. After 2.5 minutes, I'm going to bring us all together. I'm going to say, take one final deep breath in, and I'm going to say, let it go, just like you've been doing. So you take a deep breath in, you let it go nice and easy, and then we hold our breath on the exhale. I'll say it again. We hold our breath after we've let go of the air, and then we start what's called our breath retention. This is where the magic happens, so to speak. We're going to hold our breath for a period of time. I'll be telling you how long we're going, and then I'll say when the time is ready, I'll say take a deep recovery breath in, and then all you do is take a deep breath in, and we hold that inhale for 15 seconds. It allows all the cells to recover from whatever lack of oxygen they just had. So take a deep inhale in to recover, hold it, 15 seconds. I'll say let it go, let everything go, and that is a round. And we'll go 3 rounds just like that. So to recap, 2.5 minutes, fully in, let it go, nice and easy. 2.5 minutes of that. I'll say let go on the last breath. We'll hold our breath for a period of time. I'll say take a deep breath in. That's your recovery breath. I'll say let it go, and that's a round. And I will guide you through everything. So just Turn your ears on and let me show you. It's my responsibility to show you how to do this safely and correctly and to get you the experience you deserve. So I'll give everyone 30 seconds. Find a comfortable spot on the ground, sitting down or laying down. I prefer laying down, but it's completely up to you. And in 30 seconds, we're going to start the Wim Hof Method, fundamental breath work that could potentially change your life today. 30 seconds. And this is always my favorite part of the class because some people really have no idea what to expect. They don't know what's going to happen. Be aware of where your state of mind is right now. How high has your stress level been in the past few months? And at the end, I'm going to ask you the same question to see, did something change? What changed? And how did it change? So right now, everyone's either laying down or sitting down. I just want you to close your eyes if you want and just relax every cell of your body. And all I want you to do is think about taking a deep breath in and just let it go. And then again, a deep breath in and just let it go. And I want you to bring as much air in as humanly possible on every single inhale. And then the way out, just gently let it go back to where it came from. And I want you to breathe rhythmically, one breath after another. Doesn't matter if it's fast or if it's slow. What matters is that it's deep. Every single breath in is an opportunity to saturate every single cell of your body with as much oxygen as humanly possible. So deep breath in and let it go. And then deep breath in and then just let it go. You might get some lightheadedness. You might get some tingling sensations. All those are completely normal. If you like the way that feels, you can chase it and intensify it with every single breath. If not, you are in control. You can slow down anytime you want. This is your practice. You practice how you want. Fully in, and just let it go. And then fully in again, and just let it go. I like to think of the waves of the ocean. The wave comes in with the breath through the belly, the chest, and even the head. And as quickly as the wave comes in, it goes right back out, nice and gentle. And then right away, another wave is right behind it, bringing the breath back in. And then just letting it go. One wave after another, without any hesitation, without any competition. Just gently bringing the air in, trying to saturate every single cell of your body, from the tips of your toes all the way to the top of your head. Every breath is an opportunity. Use that opportunity. What are you feeling right now? Where are you feeling it? Where are your thoughts right now? Every thought that we have uses up energy. If we're constantly focused on the past or worried about the future, we are draining ourselves of energy. Be present with every breath. We're going to go 5 more breaths together. Fully in, let it go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way in, let it go. Then one more when you're ready. All the way in, you're going to let go and you're going to hold. During this breath retention, relax every cell of your body. You've saturated every single cell with an excess of oxygen. If at any point you feel you need to breathe, you are in control. You are in control of everything you do. If you feel you have to, you take a deep breath in, hold it for 15 seconds, and then let it go, and the rest of us will catch up. This first round, we're going to go 30 more seconds if we can, but this is your practice. You hold your breath as long as you feel comfortable. What are you feeling? Where are you feeling it? We're going to go 20 more seconds if you can, and like I said, if not, that's completely okay. We got 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way in. If you haven't, hold the inhale. Hold the inhale. If you want, you can squeeze your stomach a little bit, squeeze your arms, push all that air you just inhaled to the tip of your head. Squeeze a little bit if you want. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Keep holding the inhale even deeper. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Okay, round 2. Here we go. Let's start it up. Fully in and let it go. Fully in And just let it go. Fully in again. And let it go. Every breath is an opportunity to saturate every single cell of your body with as much oxygen as humanly possible. And while we're breathing together, bring all of your attention and awareness to where your thoughts are right now. Are we thinking about something that happened yesterday, last week, or last year? Are we worried about something that might happen this afternoon, tomorrow, or next week? Or are we truly present with our breath? When we feel what our breath is doing, it allows us to be present in this moment. When all we do is think about the past, all it does is bring up depression. When all we do is worry about the future, all it does is bring up anxiety. And in these uncertain times that we're currently living in, and all the stresses that we're facing, we're so rarely present as human beings. When we are present and when we come back to the breath in this moment, we are happy, we are strong, we are healthy. Fully in, and just let it go. Like the wave of the ocean, the wave comes in through the belly, the chest, and even the head, and as quickly as the wave comes in, it goes right back out. And as quickly as the wave goes back out, another one is right behind it, ready to come back in, and then gently letting it go. One breath after another. Any tingling, lightheadedness is all completely normal. If you like that feeling, you can chase it and intensify it with every single breath. If not, slow it down. You are in charge. You are in control. We are using our breath to learn how to handle, process, and let go of any stress we're going to face, whether it's a physical stress, a mental stress, or emotional stress. We are in charge of our environment. Our environment does not dictate how fast or how slow we breathe. Our environment does not dictate our reaction. We do. We're going to go 5 more breaths together. Fully in. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. 3, 2, 1. All the way in. Let it go. Then one more when you're ready. All the way in. Let it go. And then we're going to hold. Where are your thoughts right now? Feeling is understanding. If all we do is think about the past, whether it's an argument with a significant other, a challenging time at work, a challenging time in our personal life, all it does is bring up depression. Thoughts equal feelings. Feelings equal emotions, and emotions affect our physiology. When we put ourselves back in those situations that no longer exist, our physiology does not know the difference. It reacts the same way. Same thing with the future. If we anticipate something bad happening, we anticipate all the stresses we're going to face, our physiology does not know the difference between a real and a perceived stress. It acts the same way. But when we are truly present, when we come back to our breath and teach ourselves what it feels like to be present, we are happy, we are strong, and we are healthy. For those of you that are still holding your breath, we're going to go 20 more seconds. If at any point you need to, just take a deep breath in and hold it. And add a little squeeze in there. Squeeze your stomach, squeeze your arms, squeeze your head for 15 seconds. For those of you still going, 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deeply inhale and hold. Hold it. Add squeeze. Squeeze your stomach. Squeeze your arms. Squeeze your chest. Squeeze all the oxygen straight to your head. Keep squeezing. Keep squeezing even deeper in your brain. 5, 4. How deep can you go? 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. Here we go. Round 3. Fully in. And let it go. You know exactly what to do. Just breathe. There's nothing else to do right now except connect to your breath, connect to all these wonderful people choosing to take time today to breathe together. Just breathe. No minding, no forcing. Just inhale the air and just let go of the stress on every single breath. Fully in and just let it go. Fully in and just let it go. Your breath knows exactly what to do. Let your breath show you how deep you can get today. Let your breath show you what is possible today. We are learning through our breath how to handle, process, and let go of any stress we're going to face, whether it's a physical stress, a mental stress, or an emotional stress. We are in control of our environment. We are in control of how we react to any situation. And when you come back to your breath, you come back to all the control you thought you had lost. We are in charge. We are in charge of everything we do. We are in charge of every action we create. Let the breath show us how much control we truly have. And it starts today. Fully in, let it go. Fully in, let it go. Just fully in and let it go. Let your breath show you where you need to go. Let go of everything. Let go of all the expectations of what you think this is supposed to be. Let go of the expectations of what you think you're supposed to feel. Even let go of the expectations of who you think you even are today, and just be here connecting to your breath. Nothing else matters except this moment right now, breathing, connecting to yourself and connecting to each other. This is your time. It's time for us to take back our happiness, our strength, and our health with the power of our breath. Fully in and let it go. This is our last round. Get the most out of it. Each breath, get the most out of every single breath that you take. It is your opportunity to saturate every single cell of your body with as much oxygen as humanly possible. How deep can we go today? How much can we achieve in such a short time? How much can we reset our nervous system? How happy can we be right now, no matter what is happening around us? Fully in, let it go. And then fully in, and let it go. 3 more breaths. 2, 1, fully in, let it go. Then 1 more when you're ready, all the way in, and let it go, and I want you to hold. Our last breath retention here. Truly be here in this moment. Where are your thoughts right now? Every thought that we have uses up energy. If we're constantly thinking about the past or worried about the future, it's no wonder we are always drained of energy every single day. When we come back to the present moment, when we show ourselves what it's like to feel presence for the first time, our energy is unlimited. This is your tool. The breath is yours to use anytime you want. You can feel exactly the way you're feeling right now at any point in time. Oxygen is free. We have a pharmacy inside of us at all times. We just need to learn how to tap into it. And we do that through the power of the breath. This is yours to have whenever and wherever you want. No matter what environment you are in, we can feel this way whenever we need. If at any point you feel you need to breathe, all you do is take a deep breath in and hold for 15 seconds. And add a little squeeze if you want. For those of you that are still going, we're going to go 20 more seconds. Where are your thoughts right now? 10 more seconds if you're still going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way inhale. Hold it. Squeeze. Squeeze all that oxygen straight to your head. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. 5, even deeper. 4, how deep can you go? 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. Let your breath come back to normal. Let your belly rise and fall nice and gently. I want to thank you for joining me today and allow me to show you how powerful the breath can be. Again, my name is Ben Dubin. If you have any questions, you can find me on Instagram at connect to it. That's the word connect, the number 2.it. I'm here to answer any questions anyone has. There's plenty of tips and tricks. Let me show you. I'm here to help you learn how powerful this method can be. And understand you can feel this way literally whenever you want. No matter what is happening in the world around us, how much stresses we are facing, it is our time. It is our right to be happy, to be strong, and to be healthy right now. Thank you all for joining me. If you have any questions, please let you know. Stay safe and keep on breathing. Thank you. If anybody has any questions right now, it looks like we have a few extra minutes. Feel free to ask them. The method was called the Wim Hof Method. And once again, the Wim Hof Method consists of 3 pillars. They are the breath work, which we did today. There's a gradual exposure to the cold, and then commitment. So this is just one piece of the puzzle. Today, I want to give you a taste of what's possible. But for me to truly get the benefits, I had to practice all 3 of the pillars together for a very lengthy period of time. If there's any questions, please shoot them out. I appreciate everybody saying hello. It's been great to see people from all over the country join this. It's a really cool opportunity to connect people. Can I talk about the cold therapy? Yes, understand the cold therapy. The cold is a very powerful force, and we need to slowly, gradually build up to our tolerance to cold. So that starts with just a 30-second cold shower on top of a hot shower for a week, and then eventually 45 seconds, and eventually a minute. There's something called a 20-day cold shower challenge, which you can find on my Instagram, which you can download, and then you can do each day, gradually increasing the amount that you're exposed to the cold to learn how to handle, process, and let go of that stress. But you have to do it very gradually. It's a very slow buildup to let our bodies learn how to adapt to that stress. You're very welcome, Sally. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, hi, Suzanne. Let's see. If it's okay to hold, I got a question. Is it okay to hold the recovery breath longer than 15 seconds? It is, but there's really no need to. There's really no additional benefits. Some people do it because it feels good, so it's completely up to you. The magic happens during that long breath retention. That's where we tap into that fight or flight part of our nervous system. But if you want to hold for 15 seconds, by all means, you can go ahead and do that. The benefits to cold therapy. The benefits, there's too numerous to mention here in this short time frame. For me, I use it as a mental mindset. So me being a firefighter, I go into very stressful situations several days a week. So if I can look at 35-degree water as I built up to that in my practice, and I can look at that knowing that this is going to be a very challenging environment for me. But if I can jump into this environment and maintain my clear thoughts and maintain my breath, if I can do that, creating that mindset there, I can transfer that to other aspects of my life where I'm having these stressful situations, but I'm able to maintain my clear thoughts. I'm able to maintain my breath. So if I'm in a structure fire and things aren't going very well, even if they are, I'm able to communicate clear. I'm able to help the people I'm sworn to help. And it applies to any aspect in life. No matter what stresses you face, we need to learn how to build up our tolerance to stress. And that's what this method teaches us. It teaches us how to adapt, how to handle, process, and let go of the stress so it no longer affects us. So to me, that's the biggest part of the cold. It teaches me how to be in that environment, but maintain who I am and who I want to be no matter what environment I'm in. Are there any apps that you recommend to practice this method regularly? Wim Hof has his own app. There's a lot of free aspects to it. So if you go on whatever device you have, type in Wim Hof, there'll be a bunch of resources there. And of course, I'm a resource as well. We're putting out some online stuff with the work that I do. What are the breathing times for each phase? Can you expand on that, William? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. I don't want to answer it incorrectly. Another question, Nathan, there are different breathing and breath holding patterns. There's box breathing. Any breath work is amazing because what it does, what I've learned is it teaches you how to be present. So whether you choose to do box breathing, whether you choose to do this breath work, it allows you to learn what it feels like to come back to the present moment. So you start wherever you feel you need to start. I've just found the most benefit for what I do for a living and being a husband and being a father, that this allows me to handle any stressful situation much better than I used to. One question, I didn't have a watch today. How long were the rounds today? So we did, the first breath retention was 1 minute, and second breath retention was 1 minute and 30 seconds, and the third breath retention was 1 minute and 40 seconds. As you practice on your own, you can hold your breath for as long as you feel comfortable without forcing. Just for our limited time frame today, we had to keep the breath retention rounds a little bit shorter, but you can go, I let people in my classes go up to 3 minutes of not breathing. I don't let people go past that, but I keep them at 3 minutes or less. So today we did 1 minute, 130, 140. So William, 2 minute breathing, exhale, hold for 1 to 2 minutes. Yeah, perfect. So we did 2.5 minutes of active breathing today. And if you do 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, it really doesn't matter. I've just found that number to work for most people. Usually it's between 30 and 40 breaths. And then we held our breath. The first round was a minute, second round, a minute 30, third round, a minute 40. But understand the breath retention, how long you hold your breath for is really not the important part of this method. It's what you're feeling. But today we did 2 minute and 30, just active breathings, and then held our breath for a period of time, then inhale for 15 seconds. And we did 3 rounds of that. On your own, you can do 3, 4, or 5 rounds. You can keep going if you want. And your body kind of knows when you're good. Carrie says first time she's felt present since mid-March. That's to me, that's the most important aspect. It teaches you how to be in this moment. We spend so much time in the past or the future. You know, for me as a firefighter, if I think about a call I had a month ago and it wasn't a good call, that affects my physiology because I put myself back in that situation. But if I can let that go, learn from it, and then be present in this moment, it no longer affects me negatively. My Instagram, again, is connect to it. It's the word connect, the number 2.it, or you can find me, Ben Dubin. I have my personal profile up there as well. Got 1 more minute if there's any questions. Tristan, awesome, man. Happy to see you here. Happy to see you practicing. That's awesome, man. I love it. Yeah, there can be some emotional releases. We hold in so much stuff in our daily life. We hold in so much stress, anger, fear, anxiety. We have to let all that stuff go. And the breath work allows you to do that right now in the safety of your own home. So once again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know. Ben Dubin with Connect to It, Wim Hof Method. Give it a shot. Any questions, please, I am here. Let me help in any way you see possible, okay? All right, thank you so much. Stay safe and keep on breathing.